Apple's new MacBook is all about style and portability. This is apparently the notebook redefined according to the Cupertino brand, and it certainly does push the envelope in one area: how light this thing is. The new MacBook comes in at just 13.1mm thin and weighing £2 or 900 grams. That's insane when you consider there's a battery in there which has 35% more capacity than previous models, and also offers up to 9 hours of web browsing too. The new notebook comes with a 1.1 GHz dual-core Intel Core M processor with turbo boost speeds up to 2.4 GHz, 8GB of memory, 256GB of flash storage, and Intel HD graphics 5300. If you want to turn the power up a little, then you can go for the 1.2 GHz dual-core option with Intel Core M processor with turbo boost speeds up to 2.6 GHz, 8GB of memory, 512GB of flash storage, and Intel HD graphics 5300. The former will cost $1,299 or £1,049, and the latter $1,599 or £1,299. Not cheap despite the boosted specs and design. The new MacBook is so light you can easily hold it in one hand. The balance is excellent, and while you can feel it tipping towards the screen ever so slightly, the overall feel is of a well-weighted laptop that you could type on with one hand. The screen doesn't extend too far back, possibly 50 degrees beyond straight, but it's acceptable, and the edges of the MacBook are smooth and pleasant with no sharpness to be found. The keyboard has been retooled to include a butterfly hinge underneath each key. This means that the travel is quite minimal, and having come from typing on a MacBook Pro with one of the easiest keyboards ever found to tap away on, we weren't instantly blown away by the improvement. The keys felt more solid under our fingertips, but that was never an issue we had a lot of problems with before. It feels like Apple has solved a problem that wasn't there, but done it well anyway. The Force touchpad is cool, with levels of clicks that aren't really there. That's to say that the more you press down, the more levels of haptic feedback you hit. It's a cool idea, but one that requires some sensitivity. We played with it trying to fast forward through a video with different levels of sensitivity. You can get quite adept within seconds, but it does require concentration. The idea that you can use it to expand the content you're looking for, be it more information on words or a location in an email, is a good one. We're just not sure the experience is as intuitive as it could be. The lack of any port bar the USB-C connector for HDMI, power and, well, everything else, is a bold one. Initially we were saddened by the loss of so many ports, but if it makes the new MacBook this thin, we're all over it. We don't think we'll be able to survive on one port though, which means carrying around some sort of hub for the foreseeable future. Ethernet is still quite important from time to time, even in our ever-expanding wireless world. There is a headphone jack on the other side, which almost seems to dictate the size of the frame itself. We didn't think we'd be saying this so soon, but laptops and mobile phones are getting to the point where the thickness isn't all that different. The new Retina display is stunning as well. It's clear, bright and incredibly sharp, but that's Apple all over, right? This is a great design from Apple, bringing a 12-inch laptop with a Retina display and stunning lightweight chassis for not much in the way of compromise, apart from price. It comes in silver, gold and space grey, all of which look really neat, and it must be said again, this thing is so light. What do you think of the new Apple MacBook? Let us know in the comments, and for more tech news, reviews, previews and features, don't forget to like and subscribe.